Hi, we're in beautiful Greenwich, Connecticut at Fairview Country Club, and we're with Certified Golf Course Superintendent Jim Pavonetti.
How you doing?
Hey Jim, how long have you been a superintendent?
20 years.
20 years, and here at Fairview?
13.
For 13, okay, great, congratulations. Not an easy thing to be a superintendent in this high pressure area of Metro New York, right? Yeah, a lot of pressure here. Speaking of pressure, we're going to talk about a BMP that you've implemented here at the club to alleviate some of the weed pressure in your ponds.
Yep.
I'm super excited about this BMP, and I don't know if I'm more excited about the fact that you're able to save money with this BMP, or if you're able to virtually eliminate the use of herbicides in your ponds with this BMP. So there are a couple great reasons why this BMP makes a lot of sense for people. Tell us about the BMP.
So what we've done over the past couple of years is we've implemented three different BMPs to try to reduce the amount of the reliance on chemical and herbicides in our ponds. So we have 5 ponds on the golf course. Some of them are shallow, like this one here. They also are fed with treated effluent water. We have our own sewage treatment plant on the property, and the water ends up in this pond, and there's a school nearby. Their effluent water ends up in this pond too, and this pond only averages about 4 feet deep, so it's got a heavy pressure to grow algae.
Yeah, and are you irrigating with this water?
Yes.
With this effluent water?
Yep.
Okay, great.
So this pond spills into the next pond over a waterfall, then it spills over another spillway into our irrigation pond just beyond that green there.
Okay.
So what we've done, the first part of it was we installed these air diffusers to help get oxygen in the water and get the water keep the water moving all the time. The second thing we did is every Thursday or Friday we mark the course, and when we come down to these ponds to mark the hazard lines, we throw in some of these water-soluble bags of black dye. So we're dyeing the ponds just about every week. That helps shield the pond from certain ultraviolet rays that would instigate an algae bloom.
Right. Yeah.
The final thing that we've done is we've experimented with barley straw. And what we've been doing, we started off with mesh bags, but filling mesh bags like potatoes would come in, and but you had to put a rock in them to sink them down. So then last year we started with these bait cages. These are for a fisherman to keep their minnows alive at their dock, but we just stuff these with the barley straw, tie a little rope to it, and we put these wherever water enters the property. So like there's a drain there, so there's one sitting right in front of that drain.
Yeah.
In the spillway, there's one in the spillway,
yeah.
And at every spillway or any entrance to where water is entering. So every time it rains or something, water is flowing through that barley. The barley, as it decomposes, makes a beneficial bacteria that stops algae blooms. So we're here, today is August 12th, and this pond has not received any chemical applications yet this year, and it's been a very hot year.
Right, very hot, humid year in a 4-foot deep pond that gets affluent water from 2 different sources.
Yeah, and so now with this being implemented, if you take away the cost of the straw is almost nothing, and the black dye is a little bit expensive, but we've basically reduced our pond line item on our budget by $15,000.
Wow, per year.
Per year.
And that's for all your ponds combined.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So there's this huge cost benefit for the club, and there's a huge environmental benefit for the community. right? Which is less pesticides in the water.
Yeah, and ultimately, if we were a wet year, as these ponds all get, one runs into another, it finally will spill over and go into the Byram River, which ultimately runs into the Long Island Sound. So we're sensitive to that. Yeah. We're sensitive to, there's trout in that Byram River.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Long Island Sound, there's always, we want to be a good influence on the community.
Right. Well, Jim, I'll tell you what, this is an amazing BMP. Congratulations to you. I don't think we should end the video without pointing out the fact that you've won multiple environmental awards, and this club really does go the extra mile to be environmentally sensitive. But you're not going to find a better conditioned golf course in Westchester. In the United States, I don't think. It's an amazing thing. You do it in a way that is beneficial to the environment. So kudos to you and the club for all your environmental efforts. And thanks for sharing that BMP with us, Jim.
No problem. Thank you.